welcome. We're Stella Graphix, and we're so honored to be named one of the top 3 web designers in Newmarket by ThreeBestRated. And we're here to share a little bit about our story through this interview. So let's get started.
Please share a few words about Stella Graphix, your team, and experience.
Certainly. So Stella Graphix is a family-owned, multidisciplinary design and marketing studio. We are a small and Newmarket local home-based business delivering big results for our clients. Our mission is to facilitate growth within our community by helping local businesses and organizations thrive, supporting them every step of the way. Through our unique bespoke approach and with over 20 years in the industry, we have become experts at delivering innovative, growth-oriented solutions. We successfully implement our tried and tested frameworks for the ultimate business success and efficiency for our clients. As the CEO and creative director, I've spent my entire life in the art, design, music, and media spaces. It was only natural for me to combine my passion for creativity and wrap it all up into a full-service design and marketing agency. I lead every project with a hands-on, human-first approach. I always seek to understand the heart of business before building its visual and strategic presence. Beyond our client work, I actively mentor emerging entrepreneurs, contribute to economic development, and use my business as a vehicle to uplift others. Stella Graphix isn't just a creative agency. It's a catalyst for growth, connection, and leadership in our local business community.
Great, thank you. What is the specialty of Stella Graphix and what value does it bring the Newmarket community?
Well, we're a full-service design and marketing studio, specializing in crafting thoughtful, strategic brand identities and websites that reflect the true essence of a business. We also offer a wide array of complementary services under one roof to help our clients save time, money, and streamline their marketing, including print, search engine optimization, ads, social media, automation, copywriting, photography, videography, and so much more. What sets us apart is our extensive experience and expertise. We are deeply committed to our clients' success and experience. Our unique ability to blend art, design, strategy, and cutting-edge technology allows us to deliver forward-thinking ideas and outstanding results with every project. For Newmarket and surrounding areas, we bring accessible, high-level creative services that help entrepreneurs show up confidently online without the overwhelming price tag or generic templates. We're proud to help local businesses grow and compete on local, national, and even international levels.
How do you ensure visual appeal, functionality, and alignment with the brand's goals in a website design?
Well, we always start with strategy, understanding the client's goals, audience, and business model. From there, we design with intention. Clear visuals, clear messaging, and intuitive navigation. Every layout, font, and color choice is purposeful. And because we also handle content and copywriting, we make sure every element on the page serves a function, whether it's building trust, educating, or converting.
How do you approach user experience design?
Well, UX is all about empathy. We design with the end user in mind. From mobile responsiveness to clear call to actions and accessible layouts, we map out our user journeys, simplify navigation, and ensure every interaction on the site feels easy, intuitive, and enjoyable.
How do you stay updated with industry trends and technologies?
I'm a lifelong learner. I follow industry leaders, experiment with new tools, and invest time into design communities, tech forums, and courses. I also pay attention to how real users interact with websites. Sometimes trends aren't in what's new, but in how people behave.
Have there been any major shifts in the local web design industry recently, and what trends are gaining traction?
It's a good question. Well, definitely. More local businesses are recognizing the importance of search engine optimization, AEO, mobile-first design, and having an actual strategy behind their websites, not just a pretty homepage. We're also seeing demand for accessibility, content-rich platforms like Shopify and WordPress with dynamic integrations.
Can you share a memorable project or an unusual client request that pushed your creative limits?
There have been many standout projects recently that really pushed our creative boundaries in different ways. One that I could think of was a brand identity for a luxury watch company that wanted a monogram logo, but only using typography. Had to subtly express concepts like time, exclusivity, and even incorporate Toronto's essence in an abstract way. It was a minimalist dream and typographer's challenge. With no visuals to fall back on, every curve, line, and space had to speak volumes. Projects like that prove how powerful constraint can be when used as a creative catalyst. Another project was for a security and surveillance company. Traditionally, this is a very technical and utilitarian industry, but the client gave us full creative freedom to rethink the entire user experience from the ground up to bring a sleek, modern, and high-impact feel to their brand, and we ran with it. The industry itself tends to lean towards more basic technical websites, but we wanted to completely reimagine that. We used tasteful JavaScript animations throughout the site to create dynamic, tech-forward atmosphere that subtly mirrored the idea of constant motion and monitoring without overwhelming the user. The clean blue-toned color scheme added a sense of trust and professionalism while giving the brand a contemporary edge. Instead of the traditional static layouts you'd expect in this space, we used unconventional grids, layered elements, and scroll triggering effects to make the site feel alive and interactive. Even the headlines and icons were carefully designed to balance clarity with boldness. One of our favorite touches was the integration of angular dividers and motion lines to visually reinforce the tagline, "We've got every angle covered." And this project challenged us to merge function and flair and to keep the technical information easy to access while also elevating the brand's perception. It's really a great example of how design can transform an entire industry narrative. And seeing the client's excitement when they saw their brand finally aligned with their level of service, that's the kind of creative win I love the most. And then there's Ducky's Dills, a passion project rooted in love and legacy. So the founder, who was the wife of late NHL legend Dale Hawerchuk, started the company after his passing, turning their shared love of making pickles into a business. We created the entire brand from scratch, the name, identity, packaging, and brought it all to life through bold colors, playful illustration, and emotional storytelling. It wasn't just about making the product look good. It was really about honoring a memory and building something that would carry that story forward. Each one of these projects pushed us creatively in different ways, through emotion, through design, innovation, and through visual storytelling. That's what we love most at Stella Graphix. The clients we choose to work with aren't afraid to challenge convention, and that gives us the opportunity to do what we do best: design with purpose, push boundaries, and build brands with impact.
Great. Thank you for sharing those experiences with us. What unique strategies have contributed to Stella Graphix' success?
Well, we lead with intention, not trends. We listen deeply, ask the right questions, and offer more than just design. We become strategic partners. Also, our clients trust us because we don't overcomplicate things. We explain the why behind everything that we do. That transparency and thoughtfulness has built many long-term relationships and referrals.
What challenges do businesses in Newmarket face with their online presence? What advice would you give businesses to thrive online?
Well, a lot of businesses rely too heavily on social media without investing in their own platform, like a strong website, or they use DIY templates that don't really reflect their real value. My advice is to treat your online presence like your storefront. Be intentional, make sure your site reflects who you are, speaks to your ideal customer, and is easy to navigate, and never underestimate the power of good storytelling.
It's great advice, thank you. How does it feel to be listed on ThreeBestRated and called the best in the business?
Well, it's incredibly humbling. Being recognized in this way reminds me of those long nights, the detail-obsessed edits, and the personal investment I put into every client's success. It's all worth it. It's not just about being the best. It's really about doing my best every single day for the people and businesses that trust me. Thank you so much, ThreeBestRated, for honoring us. We are so excited to receive this award.